Hello and welcome. Today we're going to be taking a look at Bastion, Supergiant's new indie action side-scrolling role-playing game that creates a level of enjoyment that is only rivaled by the number of genres this game falls into. The game is host to a unique anime-inspired art style and masterful emotion-evoking soundtrack that helps to create an interesting and worthwhile atmosphere. While the sound and visuals alone are enough to make this game notable, what truly makes this game a standout is the interesting means in which the story is told. The main character of this story is the stoic hero known only as the Kid, but the real star of the game is the wise old man known as Rux, who provides narration throughout the game, delivering the story to the player as though he was telling the tale of the Kid's journey, but in real time.
Sure enough, he finds another. He finds me.
All of these factors coalesce to create an ambiance unlike anything I have seen previously in other indie titles, providing the player with a sense of depth and understanding as they uncover the mysteries of the broken world around them. The story starts off as a bit of a slow burn. In the beginning, you learn of the Calamity, a catastrophic event that has brought about irrevocable damage to the world. The Kid fights his way to the Bastion, the one safe house that remains in this calamity-stricken world. Upon reaching the Bastion, he finds Rux, the only other survivor of his kind. Rux tells him that all is not lost, that the Bastion in fact has the power to remedy the damage caused by the Calamity. There remains one problem, however. The Bastion is no longer in its former glory. Thus your quest begins, in which you must collect cores, mythical rocks or gems that have the power to restore the Bastion to its former glory and help put an end to this apocalyptic event. At first glance, this story appears to be nothing more than a rehashed cliché in which the hero has to save the world and mankind from utter destruction. However, as you further progress through the game, the story begins to unveil itself, taking a mature look at many adult themes such as love, friendship, loss, religion, and racism. While it's not imperative that the player takes the initiative to further investigate the world around them, I would highly recommend it, as doing so will provide you with a wealth of information on the world of Bastion and the people who reside within it. The gameplay, much like the story, takes a while to fully develop and reveal itself to the player. In the beginning, Bastion appears to be your run-of-the-mill side-scrolling action game, focusing on melee combat and blocking attacks. However, as the player progresses throughout the game, you learn that the once basic combat system is in fact far more in-depth, as you uncover the hidden RPG elements. For example, as players continue through the game and collect cores, they are able to then build new buildings on the Bastion. When the player builds the fort, for example, they are then able to upgrade their weapons. When upgrading weapons, players are given the choice between two alternative upgrade paths. Each upgrade path supports a different style of play, allowing players to mix and match a number of different weapons in different styles. The Forge is merely only one instance in which the gameplay expands upon itself. As the player continues to progress through the game, they will gain access to things like the Distillery, which gives the players perks through alcoholic beverages, or take on quests, or even invoke the anger of the gods by activating totems, which make enemies more difficult, but also makes them yield more experience. All of these features combine to make an invigorating and complex battle system that will leave players wanting more. Bastion is a great deal, coming in at only $15 and providing players with a full game experience. While the gameplay and story are great, the true selling point of the game is its presentation. The artwork is beautiful and breathtaking, and the soundtrack is one of the best that I've ever heard in any indie title that I've played. Everything from the soundtrack to the narrator blend perfectly to subtly reveal the untold truth of this land. Most developers fail to take full advantage of video games as an interactive medium and simply opt to spoon-feed the story to players. Lucky for us, Supergiant Games does the opposite, taking full advantage of the game's surroundings, allowing players to uncover the majesty of Bastion for themselves. Bastion is without a doubt a great game and experience on par with other excellent titles such as Shadow Complex and Limbo. If you're looking for something to spice up your summer game collection, look no further than Bastion.
One day that wall is gonna fall. Gonna build that city on a hill. Gonna build that city on a hill. Someday those tears are gonna spill. So build that wall and build it strong, 'cause we'll be there before too long. Gonna build that wall up to the sky. build that wall up to the sky. Someday your bird is gonna fly.